Hey guys, so earlier I finally went and saw the Huntsman Winter's War. I would have saw it yesterday like I did the other two reviews, but I was dead tired by the time I got done with Barbershop. Um, it's like a rule for me that I don't see anything more than two movies a day. It's that it's just like asking a little too much for me to do like more than two because usually by the second one I'm tired and I want to go home. And usually if I were to do something like three movies a day, I would be there for like maybe probably about 7 hours. And no, just no. So I went and saw Huntsman Winter's War. That was the last movie I wanted to catch up on that I've been missing over the last 2 weeks. Um, as far as my thoughts on the first Snow White and the Huntsman movie, I thought it was okay. I did. I thought the worst thing about the movie was actually Kristen Stewart as Snow White. I thought she was terrible. She's a terrible actress. Although I've seen her and she was great in Still Alice, but she's usually, for the most part, a pretty terrible actress. And she was in that. She, like, really hurt that film, in my opinion. It had some pretty visual effects and stuff like that. I thought the visual effects in that movie were pretty good. It also had a damn great performance by Charlize Theron, and I, I kind of like I remember just pretty much going like, yeah, that's a rental. That's about it. Um, so then I hear they're making a sequel, but this time we're getting rid of Snow White, which that was the whole point of the first one, was that it was a retelling of Snow White. So now you're getting rid of Snow White and telling the story of the Huntsman, which wasn't a really compelling character, even though if it was played by Chris Hemsworth. That makes sense. And also you add what looks like a very adult version of Frozen. Okay. Um, and somehow, even though she got killed in the first one, Charlize Theron's back in this. Okay. Um, it's like this is a weird sequel that I don't think anybody asked for. It's like we keep getting these goddamn sequels. There's a lot more still coming at like movies that no one asked for, but it's like it's got a talented cast. It's got a lot of people I like in it. It's got no Kristen Stewart. I think the reason why the Kristen Stewart wasn't in this was because of what happened behind the scenes of the first one. If I remember correctly, she slept with the director who was married, and she was dating Robert Pattinson at the time. That caused a few problems. Yeah. But anyways, it's, as you notice, I'm talking about the first one more than I'm talking about the second one. Um, that's because, you know what? This movie's not very good. It isn't. It's getting like an 18% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it pretty much deserves that. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've seen all year. I think Batman vs Superman's worse than this, but this movie was so goddamn boring. It was. It was. That was the thing that I carried away with the most, was that this movie was so damn boring. I almost fell asleep for this movie. Um, I if I could give any compliments to the movie, the CGI was good. It was. Like the first one, the effects looked pretty goddamn good. I give it that. Charlize Theron's fun. She's in the very short time she's in this movie. She's like in this movie for like maybe about 20 minutes. She is kind of fun. She's not as good as she was in the first one. This time she's living in the mirror. That's how she comes back. What the fuck? Yeah, and that's like really no reason for her to come back. And it also hints that she might be there might be a sequel, which I highly doubt it. Um, that's honestly all I could give as far as compliments. The thing that was so noteworthy in this for me was that everybody was phoning this fucking movie in. Everybody, no one gave a shit. Emily Blunt, especially, who I love as an actress, I thought she was just phoning it in. I think this is the biggest definition of actor phoning in a performance if I've ever seen it. She couldn't give flying two fucks about this movie. I don't think. And she's a great actress. This is probably one of her worst performances, and it's saying something, you know. Also, you have Chris Hemsworth and Jessica Chastain going in between British and Scottish accents, or whatever the fuck they're going for. And honestly, they don't give a shit either. It's like everybody's phoning it in with this film. It's just a completely unnecessary film that didn't need to be made. The movie revolves around. This is all you need to know. This movie revolves around them trying to get the mirror back because it's hard to fucking explain, but like it produces evil. It's an evil force. This mirror is, and it's causing all kinds of destruction. And the Ice Queen, played by Emily Blunt, wants it, and in the end, it find out it's Charlize Theron in the fucking mirror. And Snow White, if you're wondering if this has any connection to like maybe Snow White or anything, Snow White is mentioned in this movie. There is like a scene where you see her back, and that's it. But Snow White's not in this thing at all. No Kristen Stewart. There's footage of like the first one. What the hell? There's footage of the first one with her in it, but that's about it. This is one of those movies I have a hard time fucking talking about. Also, Liam Neeson's the narrator in this thing. What the fuck? I don't remember him being. Was he the narrator in the first one? I don't remember. But that's weird. He's like, as soon as he's the first thing you hear is his voice narrating this thing. Like, what the fuck? They got Liam Neeson to narrate this? Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a really short review because I have not much to talk about this movie other than this. It's so uninteresting, unnecessary. Like I said, this movie was like Frozen and Oculus, in that this mirror also, this mirror causes people to do weird things like kill each other and stuff. What the fuck? Phone gone off. And I was like, what the hell is this movie turning into Oculus? Okay. That would be, that's a fucking way better mirror movie than this. I thought that just the plot was weak. Everything about this movie was weak. The performances, everything. It's just, there's not much to talk about this movie. It's so uninteresting. And no effort felt like it was put into this thing at all. No thought, anything. So why the fuck should I give any thought to this review, really? Yeah, I don't see it. There's a lot better shit out there than this. I did not like this movie one bit. I should have stayed away. I thought, you know what? This movie is eliminating Kristen Stewart, which was the weakest thing in the first one. And from the trailers, it made it look like there was going to be a lot more emphasis on Charlize Theron in this, but she's only in this movie for like less than 20 minutes. And also, like, at first they killed Jessica Chastain off in like the first 5 minutes of this movie. I went, holy shit, that was an easy paycheck for her. But then she does pop back up at the end of the movie, or in the middle of the movie. That would have been fucking hilarious. Like, she's got top billing and stuff. I was like, that would have been hilarious if she had like 5 minutes of this movie and that's it. Yeah, I don't recommend it. I don't have much else to talk about. As far as trailers go, shit. Damn. Wait a second. The Girl on the Train. I've been hearing a lot about this. since I know this is based off a book. It's supposedly a really good one. It has a pretty kind of interesting plot. I never read the book. Like I said, this looks like this year's Gone Girl. Um, it's Emily Blunt is a woman that goes on a train, and she sees like a murder or something like that occurring on a train, and it's a very weird trailer. I looked it up on the book. Like the book kind of explains what's more going on from what I could see on Wikipedia than the actual trailer did. The trailer kind of made it a little bit confusing. Like, what the fuck is going on with this thing? It looks kind of good. From the guy I found out that made the Help and Get On Up, and I'm like, that's a weird choice for him to do. All right, that's like kind of like something David Fincher would do, and I wish he kind of would have. I got a new trailer for Warcraft. It's again not my thing. I never got into World of Warcraft. It looks pretty. That's all I can say about it. It's not my thing and doesn't look that. I'm not that interested in it. Like I said, the effects do look really good. Duncan Jones, he's the one directing it. That kind of makes me intrigued a little bit, but other than that, I have not much interest in it. The Magnificent Seven remake, I got a trailer for that. That kind of looked fun. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty good trailer. I liked the casting in it. I don't know if it's a really necessary remake, but what the hell? It's got a fun little cast. It looks like it could be good. It's from Antoine Fuqua, director of Training Day and Equalizer, stuff like that. Could be good. I was like, I want to see him do a western. That could be kind of fun. Legend of Tarzan. I got like a new trailer, and it was a very short trailer that didn't show much. I don't know what it's like. It looks like it has a good cast in it. Like I'm kind of intrigued by it with the casting in it. Other than that, like, I remember, wasn't there a Tarzan movie that came out a couple of years ago and didn't do very well? But this is like looks like the more big budgeted one. And then I also got a new trailer for Now You See Me 2. Another sequel to a movie that I really don't think there's no point in making a sequel to this movie at fucking all. I like Now You See Me 2, or Now You See Me. I thought it was, clever. I thought it was kind of clever, but also kind of really absurd and kind of stupid. But I enjoyed it for what it was. This, you got Daniel Radcliffe and a hacker or something playing games with them, or I don't know what the fuck's going on. I really couldn't tell what the hell was going on in this trailer. And Morgan Freeman's trying to get revenge on them for what they did to him in the first one. Whatever. I'm not. It looks alright. And then Lizzie Kaplan is replacing Elsa Fisher for some reason. I hope they explain that in the movie. But yeah, there he goes. That's as far as trailers go. I'll be back later this week. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing here, but my movie theater got Purple Rain. They're re-releasing Purple Rain, and believe it or not, I've never seen Purple Rain. As a tribute to Prince, I thought about doing a review for it. Now that my movie theater's re-releasing it into the theaters, because there's a big demand for it, I guess. I might do it for the heck of it. Let me know if you want me to do it. I will do it. Other than that, I believe my plan is to see Keanu later this week. If I don't do the Purple Rain, I will definitely probably be doing Keanu. But until then, I will talk to you guys later.